Ban causing controversy. Two lawmakers now wanting to impeach her.
Action 7 News reporter Alyssa Munoz is here in studio to tell us if that's possible. Alyssa.
Yeah, Darlene and Doug, it is possible to impeach the governor, but our political expert says the process would be difficult. Both Representatives Stephanie Lord and John Block announced their plan to impeach the governor. They say her ban on carrying firearms violates New Mexicans' constitutional rights.
And I was completely shocked. I mean, this is no way to address a crime issue.
And the governor's action that she took on Friday violated her my First Amendment right, my Second Amendment right, my entire Constitution. And so absolutely, we need to impeach her.
According to our political expert, since we are not in a legislative session until January, the first step is to have either a special session called by the governor herself or 3/5 of the House and Senate would need to agree to call on an extraordinary session.
It would take a majority of the state House members, 36 out of 70, in order to impeach a governor. And then there'd be a trial in the state Senate where it would take 2/3 of the members to convict the governor.
Sandroff says current political realities would make this hard to impeach the governor.
The Democrats enjoy large majorities in both the state House and the state Senate. So in order to get a majority of the House members to impeach and then 2/3 of the state senators to convict would be highly unlikely.
Not everyone is in line with these lawmakers. Democrat Senator Mimi Stewart says there was room for debate to how to keep New Mexicans safe from gun violence, but any talk of impeachment is counterproductive. Reporting in studio, Alyssa Munoz, KOAT Action 7 News.
Alyssa, thank you. And both representatives say they are in the process of preparing those impeachment documents.